Thinking about living in a place where you can submit to the highest point in San Diego and make it home for dinner just in time to enjoy the epic sunset? San Carlos has you covered. Let's explore this under the radar neighborhood with big energy and even bigger views. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in San Diego, California, then subscribe and click the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market in San Diego, California. My name is Victoria Sandoval and I'm with Select Premier Properties. We get calls from people just like you every single day. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 9 months, feel free to reach out. All my contact information is on the description below and I'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to San Diego, California. Now let's take a look at San Carlos. Hey there, it's Victoria Sandoval, your local real estate expert, and today I'm going to take you on a tour through one of the city's most underrated spots, San Carlos. So if you're looking for a neighborhood with amazing outdoor activities, top-rated schools, and that classic suburban feel, this is it. Plus, we're going to break down the pros and the cons so that you get the full picture. Ready to see why San Carlos might be calling your name? Let's dive in. All right, so what's the deal with San Carlos? This neighborhood is one of those places to move to and never leave, and there's a reason for that. It's peaceful, family-friendly, and you're just about 20 minutes from downtown. But the real kicker? Cowles Mountain. I mean, where else can you live with a mountain practically in your backyard? And don't get me started on the outdoor activities here. We'll get into that in just a bit. But first, let's talk history. So San Carlos really started booming in the 1960s when San Diego was expanding to its suburban reach. Back then, it was the perfect place for families looking for bigger homes and quieter streets. Today, it's still got that classic suburban charm, but with a little bit more modern flair. The homes are well maintained and the streets are lined with trees and friendly neighbors. It's the kind of place where you know your neighbors and have block parties on the weekends. San Carlos is located directly to the east of Del Cerro and is known for its family-friendly vibe, abundant parks, and Cowles Mountain, which is the highest point in San Diego. It's more suburban with lots of single-family homes, larger streets, and access to nature. All right, so let's talk about what makes San Carlos so special, the outdoor lifestyle. First, you've got Cowles Mountain right here, San Diego's highest peak. The hike is challenging enough to break a sweat, but not tough enough where you can't bring the family. And trust me, the 360-degree views at the top, totally worth it. You can see downtown San Diego and the ocean and all the way to Mexico on a clear day. And it's not just about hiking. Lake Murray is another hidden gem in the area. You can rent a kayak, paddleboard, or just chill by the water with a fishing pole. It's also perfect for picnics or a weekend bike ride around the lake. Plus, with Mission Trails just next door, you've got over 8,000 acres of trails to explore. So if you love the outdoors, San Carlos gives you nature on demand. Now let's switch gears and talk about what makes this a perfect place for families. First off, the schools in San Carlos are part of the San Diego Unified School District, and you got some of the best rated schools around. Green Elementary School is a standout for the little ones, and the older kids attend Park Henry High School, which has a great reputation. But it's not just about schools that make this place family friendly. There are parks on every corner, tons of family-oriented events, and the quiet streets are ideal for kids to play outside. You really get that tight-knit community feeling, and it's one of those places where you know your neighbors and maybe get invited to their backyard barbecues on the weekend. Okay, so let's talk about real estate. The housing market in San Carlos is pretty competitive. Homes don't stay on the market very long, and prices have been rising. Right now, the median home price is around $1 million, depending on where you are and how updated the home is. Most of the homes are single-family ranch-style houses built in the 60s and 70s. You get bigger lots here, think backyards, patios, and all that good stuff. And the best part, it's more affordable than some central locations, but you're not sacrificing space or community. And with property values going up, it's a great long-term investment. All right, so now that we've covered the basics, let's get real about the pros and the cons of living in San Carlos. Every neighborhood has its highs and its lows, and here's what you need to know. The pros, outdoor access. If you're an outdoorsy person, it doesn't get better than this. With Cowles Mountain, Lake Murray, and Mission Trails, you'll never run out of places to hike, bike, or just chill in nature. Pro number 2, a family-friendly environment. This is a neighborhood where families thrive, from top-rated schools to parks and a real sense of community, it's a great place to raise kids. So pro number 3, the stable housing market. Homes here are in demand and property values have been steadily rising. It's a stable investment in a great community. Con number 1 is limited nightlife and dining. On the flip side, if you're looking for lots of action when it comes to bars and restaurants or nightlife, you're headed out of San Carlos. The local spots are pretty good here, but limited. Con number 2, the suburban feel. After speaking of that, San Carlos is definitely suburban, which means you'll be driving for most errands, and it's not the most walkable neighborhood. Con number 3, there are older homes. Most of the homes were built in the 60s and 70s, so while you've got character, some may need maintenance, so be prepared for higher upkeep costs. All right, so let's talk about public transportation in San Carlos. Not transit heavy, but options exist. The MTS bus route 14 runs nearby. Buses take you downtown from here. The Green Line trolley is pretty close, found at Grossmont or SDSU stations. Park and ride at Grossmont is pretty convenient. Now the walkability and biking in San Carlos. Most errands will require driving around town. There are walkable paths near Lake Murray, which is great for jogging, biking, and outdoor fun. And it's mostly residential, no crazy traffic. Biking is very calm here, scenic, and peaceful. All right, so what's coming next for San Carlos? The Mission Trail Shopping Center got a facelift and new dining options are popping up. So it's a bonus for foodies. Plus there's talk of embracing bike paths and trails around Mission Trails Park, which means even more outdoor access. This could also boost property values. Major freeways around San Carlos. There's the IA East and West that connects downtown fast. There's the 125 freeway that takes you south with ease. And the 52, which is perfect for heading north. Each freeway is 5 minutes away. Commuting, freeways here make it super easy. San Carlos is a commuter-friendly location. You could drive to downtown San Diego in about 20 minutes. Mission Valley, 30 minutes by car. East County, 10 minutes from here. North County is accessible via the 52, and La Mesa is close, about a 10-minute drive. San Carlos blends nature with convenience. Freeways connect you quickly everywhere. Public transportation exists, but not everywhere. There are walkable areas near the lakes and parks, perfect for suburban, nature-loving commuters. Now, before we wrap things up, let's talk about some local gems. For my bookworm, San Carlos Library, which is where I'm standing right in front of. It's a great spot to relax, get some work done in a cozy environment. All right, so if you're wondering how high the hike is, it's actually about 1.5 miles up and 1.5 miles down. So it's about 3 to 3.3 miles up and down combined. So it's a great hike. I recommend coming early before the sun comes out or coming right before the sun sets. It's a beautiful view. San Carlos has a lot going on, so whether you're an outdoor enthusiast, raising a family, or just looking for a solid, quiet community, it's got its pros and its cons. But overall, it's a place where you can feel at home. If you have any questions or you want to explore the real estate market here, drop a comment below or shoot me a message. My name is Victoria Sandoval with Select Premier Properties. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more neighborhood tours and insider real estate tips. Catch you in the next video. Bye.